But real quick, ladies and gentlemen, hey, the franchise tag and all that stuff is opened up, and it also happened right around this time because it's the NFL Combine. So the players we're talking, the draft is 1 month away, being at March 1st, ladies and gentlemen. So we have literally a month and a half away from the NFL draft. We've got a bunch of guys that we've been looking at, kind of perspective, prospects, trying to see what direction we want to go. Is there anything that you've heard, or anybody that you kind of have an eye on going into the NFL Combine?
Yeah. So I'm still going more global, like big picture position groups, because they did change the way the combines work in this year, where they're kind of staggering when players are starting, and they do some testing some days, some testing the next day. So we're going to hear a little bit about who they've met with. It's kind of just beginning, but I'm looking at how do corners do. I think that's a position of need for us. Offensive line, whether that's, and I mean, it could be tackle, interior, it could be both. Right. I'd be fine with, I could see us drafting several offensive linemen in this draft. You mentioned tight ends. I think we want to look and see. It's such a deep class that I'd be curious to see who we find out we interview or spend some time with. And then this is probably you and me with more interest here, is linebackers. Yeah. I hope they're looking at it with interest the way we are, Yeah. But I do think I'm going to be kind of paying attention to some of these linebackers and how they do, and see who may be a good fit for us to try and improve there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely O-line. Maybe even, to be quite honest with you, not to bring anybody in, but maybe later down the line, deeper in the draft, maybe another quarterback to kind of get depth, somebody to have around. Not somebody that's a threat, but somebody to have. Sam, it's okay, buddy. You don't have any backup. We're not Carson Wentz, Jalen Hurts to you. But you may be somewhere down the line. But honestly, exactly right. I'm focusing on that offensive line. Tight end is somewhere where I'm really looking big in. We tried to get that in the last couple of years with Sammis Reyes, and then obviously Rodgers a year ago. Cole Turner, he flamed out, didn't really do much. Yeah. I really we have an opportunity to potentially get a Michael Mayer out of Notre Dame, who is a game changer, in my opinion. To pair that with the Sam Howell in his first year and Eric Bieniemy, I really think they could utilize that in a position that I feel like if we had the tight end working, that's going to open up these receivers, all these receivers that we have out
here. Yeah.
Grab this tight end heavy, absolutely. Appreciate you watching, Isidore.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if I can get on board with drafting Michael Mayer in the first round. I feel like we've got bigger needs at offensive line, and I think he's going to be one of those first round tight ends. But you're right. It would be good to. It sounds like they have interest in improving that position, and this tight end draft could be, what the route to go.
Yeah. And then also, I know we said linebacker for sure. Secondary, and I think us releasing Bobby McCain kind of leads us to that direction. And there are a number of guys. We had somebody that we could potentially get in the first round, Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon.
Well, don't get me excited, Sean. Don't tease me with that, man.
You know what I mean? You get that guy. Talk about. I know Sid will hate this, but Joey Porter Jr. These are the type of guys that with that early pick, we know we need secondary help, and a solid piece in the secondary would help. You know what I mean? Like last year, I was looking at Kyle Hamilton, and we've seen what he did over with Baltimore. You know what I mean? So there's a couple of guys in there that I'm definitely interested, but secondary is somewhere that I really want to kind of address. Linebacker, I think we may potentially be able to get it in free agency, or Cole Holcomb. We'll see if we're gonna sign him back. We got Jamin Davis. What are you thinking?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I either want us to get an offensive lineman or a corner. I heard John Harbaugh said, he's like, there are 10 corners in this draft who could play, and so it seems like this is going to be an exciting one to watch. That's Eric Kelly.
Let's
talk about his Notre Dame guy.
You know it. Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.